This guy's not so tough. Yeah, I am so thrilled to be a part of this film, this franchise, to be working with just a knockout cast and some pretty stellar filmmakers. Yeah, I play Quinn McKenna. He is a contract soldier, and he's estranged from his wife and kids, and he stumbles upon some alien life form, and the government wants to shut him up. That's when he meets the loonies, which I guess he's fortunate overall, but they're a gang of misfits, and they're a whole handful. And boom, we're on a wild ride after that.
Do you enjoy doing science fiction films?
I do.
Is this your second one or first one?
I think it's, I just came off one that's not out yet, but, well, yeah.
There was a little bit of green screen as well, right?
Yeah, I always think sci-fi like space and stuff like that, or you know, galaxy stuff. But yeah, I mean, I guess we're dealing in the supernatural, right? No one's seen a real Wolverine yet, so maybe that is sci-fi. But yeah, I do like it. I think it's transformative. I think it's yeah, it's real escapism. You know, we're dealing with stuff that no one's really seen yet, but everybody wants to see it. I would absolutely love if I could see an alien before I die. That would be pretty cool.
Do you think crossing borders and shooting in different countries as Colombia, and this one was in Canada, has changed your perspective about your career and your life?
Well, it's definitely been eye-opening and very progressive in the way I think about things now. You know, I love Colombia, but I'd never been to a comuna or favela, and I'd never seen that type of living. And in other countries as well, I've just seen all the various ups and downs of culture, the elites and the lower parts of the economical structure. So yeah, it's been really eye-opening for me to be able to be fortunate enough to travel around and to experience different cultures. You know, before I moved to New York City when I was 21 years old, you know, I'd probably left the state of Kentucky maybe 3 times. So yeah, I was very uncultured, but I take pride in that. Yeah, it's been a wild ride.
How was that experience in shooting in Colombia and you being an American actor? Where did you had a different perspective of the country and it changed completely, or?
Well, the biggest thing, you know, before I went, people were asking me if I was afraid for my safety and stuff like that. You know, what really I learned from that is I got more fear because of people asking me if I was scared, but I wasn't scared. And when I got to Colombia, I never had one problem, never once. Everyone was lovely and polite, beautiful culture, a lot more civilized than what's going on currently in the United States, I feel. So, yeah, I definitely learned a lot, and it definitely opened my eyes in a lot of different ways.
Did you knew that it was going to be so successful, Narcos?
No. No, absolutely not.
You just took a leap of faith, right?
Well, I was a big fan of Jose Padilla. His filmmaking, his previous films that he made in Brazil, and Wagner Moura. You know, I knew of Pedro, but if it wouldn't have been for Pedro, I don't think the show would have been so successful. I mean, he's just such a seasoned, educated, smart, talented actor. So yeah, I learned a lot, and we had no idea. And also, like after like 6 or 7 months, 8 months of shooting something, your tank is on empty, and you're so exhausted that you're like, oh, this can't be good. I'm so tired. I'm so exhausted. And then bang, you know, it happens.
Thank you so much, and
thanks.
Congratulations on your new project.
Go check it out.